Today I'm going to videotape our pool, starting with the retaining wall that they have damaged with all the jackhammering. But let's go to the seismic cracks that are in the pool. They are finished jackhammering up all the pebble deck. You can see seismic crack here to your left that goes all the way. It's very deep too. I'm gonna put my whole hand in there. Up to the rebar, and you can see where the deck above has failed and where towel has been falling off, hollow underneath. Here's the second seismic crack in the pool. I'm standing inside the pool, so you can see this seismic crack. This is still the first one shown. And then here's another crack. Here's a water feature of no use to anyone. Here's this fault line. I guess it's better than a crack. And you see where this fault line started. Here where they improperly tied in rebar with the drainage system that was supposed to go around the pool from the fire pit. Well, you see where they made the mistake and went right through here. Here's the hot tub where they did I don't know what this is. It's obviously a mistake, but this is where the crack started the first time, and this is where the crack started the second time and carried through to the pool. The bridge is still standing, although you can see the cracks that were once small and within tolerance have now are showing their wear from all that jackhammering that takes place when you dig up a pool twice. Not sure why this hole looks like that, because none of the other holes look like that, so I'm not sure what failure that is. I'm sure whatever happens here, that this pool depth that I'm standing on the inside, which was 6.5 feet, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but we went from a sunning shelf of a couple of feet to 6.5 to 7 feet on that end of the pool. So I'm sure any repairs is going to take away from that depth, and just depending on how resistant they are to correcting what is obviously a failed pool that doesn't hold water. It just depends on what all that looks like. But right now, it's February 7th or the 8th. They haven't been in a hurry to get out here and start anything. Definitely haven't communicated to us. You see how the deck has been obliterated with 2 rounds of jackhammering out the pool. So what was once a beautiful looking pool, by all exterior, the exterior facade, is now turning into crumbling, cracking, retaining walls and coping and deck, concrete work, beaten up past any tolerable levels, because You can't take cured concrete and just jackhammer it all around 2 rounds and expect there not to be any structural consequences. This is cracks from the first round of jackhammering that they just came over here and colored on top of. But you can just see that it's not an isolated event. This is what happens when you bring in heavy machinery, heavy construction equipment, and start jackhammering. No matter how careful you are, all of the vibrations is just not good for any super or substructure. So I'm just praying that the bridge holds up. I won't kill anybody. But you can tell where all the facades are just look like they're a couple of decades old, not a few years old. Drainage, cracks. This is my pool right here. I'm on the other side of the fault line. The pool's very distressing because we paid over $100,000 for this swimming pool, and this is the second time where we've went months and months without use and spent hundreds of dollars on water bills from water just leaking and leaching out of a pool that can't hold water in $1 million home, all because we decided to get a swimming pool. So what we bought for entertainment purposes to build a very beautiful space is not enjoyable, quite depressing to look at. It's a mess out here.